week, I almost quit my YouTube journey and I had only made 16, 17 videos when I had promised myself last month that I'll be making at least 100 YouTube videos to really figure out what is it that I would want to do on YouTube. But last week was so overwhelming that I was like, maybe I'm wasting my time. Maybe it's not worth it. And the feeling was so overwhelming that I actually felt like I wouldn't be recording any video anymore. And here I am. It's Monday and I'm recording this video. And I just realized, I just took weekend off. I spoke to my sister and my energy got realigned. And then I thought to myself, like, this is exactly what people feel when they promise themselves that they're gonna do something. They feel all the energy, they feel all the inspiration, they start doing something, but the moment it gets difficult, you're like, maybe it's not for me. And that is what happened. And the feeling did not come out of the blue. Like, I was so happy with the first 16 videos. Like, I didn't care if I was looking good or bad, as long as I was recording my thoughts, I was really happy. But then I was like, okay, now I need to better my videos. And I started doing research, I started watching other people. And, my sister had sent me a couple of her favorite YouTube commentators, and I'm listening to them and I'm like, wow, they are so good. Like, they're so good. I'm really enjoying their work. And then I come back to my channel and my videos are so bad. My videos are so bad that, twice last week, I woke up in the middle of the night and I put my videos on private. And, I got so conscious. What if someone is watching my videos? Like, will they judge me? Will they have an opinion about me? Because I don't sound so intelligent, though so smart. Or whatever, like, all my insecurities were like staring at my face in the middle of the night. And I just put all my videos on private. And it wasn't only, am I sounding intelligent or not? It was so many things about the videos. My friend is calling me last week, beginning of the last week, and she's like, dude, what's wrong with you? I watched your video. Why is your lipstick all over the face? And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, you're making videos, but you're not even looking at your face. And I was like, you're right, you're right. I am, when it comes to presenting yourself, the hair and the makeup and all the things that involve making a video, aesthetics, lighting, and everything else, I am so bad at it. And every time I'm like, I'm actually recording a video, so much effort has gone into it, and yet I'm nowhere near a beginner. And my friend told me, you need to learn all of these things if you are constantly making the videos. And I was like, you're right, I need to. So that was the first step. I went shopping with her. I just, got some small things that I needed to take care of. And, to be very frank with you, I find it overwhelming. But the only thing I thought about, at the end of weekend was, this is something I want to improve. I know I'm not good at it. I'm not the best when it comes to presentation, but this is something I want to get good at. And also, at the beginning of the year, I was designing my space and, renovating my space where I would have better frames, better surroundings. And for some reason, it's getting delayed. Like, I cannot move into that space yet. So I was just, I felt like everything was against me making these videos. And that's how I was feeling last week. But towards the end of the week, I was like, you know what? Just take a break. Just take a break from making videos. These kids are shouting. Oh my God. Okay, this was the last segment which didn't get recorded. And it was about my conversation with my sister. I mean, it did get recorded, but the voice did not get recorded. Okay. So the irony is that I was talking about being demotivated about making videos. And then I record the video finally on Monday, but then I get demotivated again. And that's the point. That's the point. I'm here again. And I find it incredibly difficult. The lighting, the presentation. Anyway, I want to share what my sister shared. My sister is doing her PhD at Cambridge University, one of the best universities of the world. She's doing PhD English, and she told me that she feels so cringe every day she's writing drafts. And like when she goes to her supervisor is like very strict. She gives feedback to her face and she has to go back and, redo the entire thing, redo the entire writing. And she's like, we often share, like, the feeling is so uncomfortable because sometimes you have to share your writing with friends and you're like, oh my God, I hope it's okay. And like you are very self-critical at times. And she said, you know what, if you really want to make videos, you need to embrace the cringe. That is what you need to do, and that is the only way to make great videos. And she said that the videos of people you are watching and admiring, they've been doing it for 10 years. So there is no way you can compete with them. There is no way. And she told me a funny story where she read the PhD of a scholar she really admires. Like she wants to, she, d- if not, she wants to be like him, but she wants to do work as good as him. And she said, we saw his PhD, we read his PhD, and we were like, okay, we are on the right track because the way he wrote his PhD, it's like, it's okay, it's not that great. And I think that's the entire point. I am doing this video thing for the long run. And no matter how cringe I am right now, and no matter like, how hard the journey is, I'm keeping at it. And that is what this video is about. And that is what I wanted to say. Hey, if you're watching this video and just put a comment, I will feel so encouraged that someone is watching me. And yeah, that's all for today. Bye.